Welcome back to another video on this channel. So this one you are seeing my dashboard. Yes, academic session for 2025, 2026 is running. Some people were successful with their visa, while some people were not. However it goes, here comes another year to begin another application call. Now, the first university that has opened in Italy is the Politecnico di Milano, Polytechnic of Milan. They already open for application call for international students for the academic session of 2026 2027. So let's dive straight into this video. If this is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, please do well to like this video, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. So when I post a new video, you will be the first person to know. Thank you so much to all my returning subscribers. You guys are amazing. And to the new ones, welcome on board. Trust me, here you will get very useful information. So let's go right in. So in this video, I'm just going to be showing you the courses available and every other information needed. On my next video, I'll go straight into how to make an application. So when you type Politecnico di Milano on Google, this is the dashboard that will open up for you. So you come here, this is IT in Italian, EN English, so you put it in English language. You come to these people, you come here, how to apply, okay. So you see the Laura programs, these are the BSc programs, sorry, equivalent to Bachelor's of Science degree. So these ones are the ones you assess with your WAEC, your NECO background, which is Bachelor's programs. Laura Magistrale, these ones are the MSc programs. Specialized Masters and PhD program, these ones are specialized MScs and PhD courses. So for the Laura programs, they are not yet open. Okay, we're still going to wait. They already put, some of them already have the 2026, 2027 icon on them, but the procedure is not yet out. But the one for MSc is out. So we'll come and click here. So students with internal qualification, that's for the people with internal qualification. Students with a foreign qualification, that's where the international students you fall into. So we scroll down here. So here we have requirements, we have application, we have deadlines, we have application status after admission on arrival. So we're just going to go through this quickly. This is requirements. So an English or Italian language proficiency certificate. So you already know if you're used to how Italian work. If you're going for an Italian taught program, you must have an Italian language certificate. If you're going for an English taught program, for this particular university, it says if your bachelor degree was taught in English, you may upload a document certified by your university attesting the teaching language instead of the language certificate. So here you don't need a certificate in case of maybe an IELTS or a TOEFL, a lot of those certificates. No. If your BSc was taught in English language, you can get your, which is your medium of instruction or language proficiency letter from your university, okay, and make use of it on this for this Polytechnic of Milan. They accept it, okay. So you do not need any of the English language certificates. So here you will need your bachelor's degree certificate, of course. So please do what to read all of this, okay? So when you come down here, it's talking about country-specific requirements related to your degree. So we're going to click here to see the list of documents required based on the admission office. But before that, you see here now, these are country requirements. So whatever country you are from, just click through and see the requirement. For my Nigerian people, look at what they are requesting. So this university now, they are requesting a minimum GP of 3 out of 5. So if you know your GP is less than 3, there's no need trying to apply to Politecnico di Milano. Okay, thank you very much. So from other countries, please do well to check your requirement before you make an application. Okay, so it says here the requirement minimum GP included are strict and no exemptions will be considered. So let's look at this list of documents required by the admission office. So you see, please, these are the other documents required. Of course, you need your transcript and every other thing. So when you come down here, it says mandatory documents. So I need to explain a little bit on these ones. University qualification, which is your BSc certificate. Please do well to click down on the drop icon and see what it explains. Then here it talks about your academic transcripts, the normal official transcript from the university. Here it talks about, okay, I think they are requesting for the same thing, this academic transcript here and cumulative GPA statement. So you have your CV, you have to upload also your portfolio. So he said portfolio is mandatory only for applicants to architecture, urban planning, and policy design or any design program. So if you're not applying for any of this program, you don't need the portfolio. Then your language proficiency, like I said before, if you studied in English, you can upload a letter from university stating that you did your program in English. So these ones are optional documents. So it says here, in order to submit a more competitive application, it's advisable to add the following optional documents which can improve your chances of being positively evaluated. Okay, so it said these other ones now, all these ones that is here below, they are not mandatory, but if you upload them, it will do you good. Okay, it will also make your application to be stronger, because if it's competitive, they will always pick the ones that have stronger application. So you have gray is an exam that people under engineering and architecture programs they take. Okay, so if you're not under any of these, there's no need to upload the gray certificate. Letter of recommendation, letter of motivation, detailed study program, course description. So this one, some universities already have it, which you can download from your university website. But if you don't have it, you can actually do it yourself. Okay, you can download any of these samples to see how it looks like. It's just going to explain each program that you have done in your university, how many hours and what was taught. It's quite a lengthy one, but you should do it too, because it's going to help your application. So here, application. So these are the list of programs available. You see all these ones with English, they are all English taught program. Why these ones with ITA and English could be that they have two modules, one taught in English and one taught in Italian, or it's both in Italian and English language. Okay, so see, this is a long list of the program available. This is a long list of the program available. So please do well to check individually under the program to see the requirement required for the particular program, not the general requirement. For example, now this aeronautic engineering, if you click it, so here you can see, so the eligibility for this course says a bachelor's degree in a related field and a minimum knowledge of aeronautical engineering. So let's quickly look at the deadlines. It says the first semester begins in September, while the second semester starts in February. Application is only allowed once per semester. So for architecture and design program, accept students only in the first semester. There is a general call and another one for EEA students. EEA students, those are the ones who live in Italy or in any Europe countries. Engineering programs accept students for both the first and second semester and have multiple application calls. So if you are going for architecture and design, just know that it's only the first semester they're going to open for application. While engineering, oh, they have multiple calls. But there's an exception. This option is not available for the following program: architectural engineering, building engineering for sustainability, management of built environment. So it said application tips. Now this year they did something to increase your chance on admission and to receive results sooner. We encourage you to submit your application by December 1st, early bird. So those of you that are planning, oh, let me wait, I'm looking for the one that don't have application fee, you're trying to slow down, they are giving you application tip now that it's better you apply before, or at least before or on December 1st. Okay, avoid last minute payment, as any issues with your bank payment may prevent you from resolving them before the deadline. So here, application fee varies according to the selected application period. So they did something here. So you see, first semester 2026-2027. Early bird or study areas, €50 for application fee. That's if you apply between October 1st to December 1st. Now, if you apply from December 2nd, don't that the application will close or it's still open, but you will now have to pay €150. You're seeing it now, okay? So let's come down. So you see here, academic year 2026-2027, architecture and design. September intake, first semester general call, application period 1st October to 2025 to 29 January 2026. Early bird deadline 1st December 2025. Outcome will come out by May 2026. Now it says September 2026 intake, first semester additional call for only EA students and non-EEA resident in Italy. So this one does not concern you as an international student outside Italy. Okay, so please do well to apply early. So for the tuition fee and scholarship, we'll come here to this one, people. When you click it, you come to cost and scholarship. So cost, said university fees, degree programs, degree courses, master degree programs. So you come here, tuition fee. So this information is still based on this current academic section. Fee for one academic year. So it's going to be based on your easy, okay? See, but let's quickly read here. For a standard study plan of between 46 and 74 ECTS, that's credits, an easy of up to 22,000. The amount is 167. If your easy is up to this is what you pay. For a higher easy value, the amount gradually increases up to a maximum of 3,893.4 cents. In particular, for an easier between this and this, the amount is also calculated with a specific formula. Why and higher easier than 30,000, the amount is established on fees of fee bands. So anyway, tuition fee is based on easier. So he said if you want to learn more about student fees, visit the tuition fee section. So just know that tuition fee for this university is between 167 to about 3,893,000. Yes, so that is it for the tuition fee. Okay, so most Italian universities anyway, tuition fee is always calculated based on easy. So we're going to look at the scholarship call. There's already a scholarship application open. Yes. So as regards to scholarship, we'll be talking about that in another video. I'll discuss it intensively, how to make an application and everything that concerns the scholarship. Okay, so stay tuned to this channel. If you have watched this video up to this time, I want to say thank you very much. Please don't forget to like the video, stick very close to this channel, subscribe, press that bell, so when I post new video, you will just be the first person to receive it. Packam, and then you watch, and then you are up to date. Don't forget that I still offer assistance and guidance to those interested on the study pathway to Italy. You can contact me on my email or send me a DM on Facebook and say Telegram. Okay, and I would tell you what next to do, tell you how much it is. Please know that it is not free of charge. Thank you very much for watching. See you in another video. Bye.